Is this on, by the way? We're on right now.
We're doing stand-up podcasting. What? Do you think anybody... Because do you know there was like radio presenters that would like stand up for like Chris Moyles is like at a stood up desk the whole time he's doing his breakfast show, I believe.
Yeah, I know that guests on Howard Stern sometimes would stand up. Like, and I remember Norm when he was on it would just stand up and have his earphones on and just kind of fucking roam around like a shark. Yeah, I don't
like that idea.
The odd time, yeah.
We should get like a 360 camera and then we can just like walk around podcasting.
Yes, from different areas of the house. And just kind of shouting at each other.
Maybe
from
looking out
parts.
the window sometimes.
I think that would be nice. I did it when I was doing my own podcast back in the day. Sometimes when I'm doing a solo one, I would walk around with the mic.
Is that audio only?
Yeah.
See, that's handy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would just stroll around like a fucking lunatic in my bedroom screaming about cum. And
sometimes you would record it for the podcast.
Yeah, and sometimes we'd turn on the recorder. Sometimes we'd catch it.
It's like bottling lightning.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, you're soaked. You're soaked today, and I feel bad for you.
And I can't afford it because I'm a perennially ill man. I'm one of the sickest
someone
men.
Who doesn't need to be damp.
I'm one of the sickest men in London and therefore possibly the world, because this is a foggy, disease-ridden city. I was in A&E.
Yes, well, I mean, I found out that you were in A&E because when I landed in Sicily,
yes,
I got a phone call from your mum.
My mother, yes.
Whose number, like, she didn't have my number, but she got it from her choir director.
She's a ruthless sleuth.
She's like a top journo.
She's a top journo. She'll find you no matter where you are. My mother.
I was in Sicily, and it was obviously like a European, like a slightly different number that I didn't recognize. And I was like, it must be the people from like the hotel.
Yeah.
Who were like, what time are you arriving?
No way, Betsy Rice, brother.
Picked up, and there's like,
hello. Is that Vittorio? Is that Fukubu? Is that Felibu?
I was so clearly on speakerphone that I was like, I couldn't really tell who it was.
I'm calling from Planet Zeus. Live from Planet Zeus.
The acoustics of Planet Zeus are very similar to a church in Kilkenny, which is obviously where she was because she was at choir rehearsals.
Yeah.
But I only know this because Betsy Rice texted me after the whole debacle was over and was like,
classy touch from
Thank
Betsy.
you for your help.
Yeah.
I got your number off Patrick Rafter, my choir director.
She's fucking crafty.
But then what's mad is she deleted that message.
She deleted it. She thought, do you know what? No, I don't.
I don't want him to know my methods.
I don't want him to know my methods. And do you know what? I don't thank him. Actually, do you know what? I take that back. Fuck him. Long live Zoot. Long live Zoot. Long live
Patrick
Zoot.
Rafter is a violinist who I played in an orchestra with years and years and years ago.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. And he is the conductor, CEO, owner, operator of my mother's choir.
Yes, the Kilkenny Warblers.
The Kilkenny.
This is different. I think this
is
the
a
church
different one.
This
is not the much maligned and infamous Warblers, who are like the motley crew of choirs. Very, a lot of scandal, a lot of sex and drug scandals.
Groupies.
But
questionably aged groupies.
That's right.
So I am in a taxi from Palermo Airport to the hotel that I'm staying at.
Yes.
And get this phone call, and I'm like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then it's Betsy Rice going,
just a distant sound of Catholicism just fucking fades in over the line. Hello, Vitubalu, is that you? And
it was like, Mike wasn't feeling well, and I haven't heard from him in hours.
Right, yes.
Can you try and get a hold of him? And I was like, right, I'll give him a ring. And I'll try and reach out to one of his housemates. Yeah. Because that was all I was like, I don't really know what levers I can pull that you haven't pulled.
Bambino, can you please help? I can't.
I was scrabbling around.
I'm riding an elephant in Planet Zeus.
We really have to get back to the second chorus.
Yeah.
Can you please find my dead son?
The Zeusians are doing the lower octave harmony here.
She was worried sick.
Huh?
She was worried sick.
Good.
Because what you'd done is you said to your mother, I'm not feeling well, and then you stopped responding.
I did more than that. I told her I was dying. I like to get I like to
You've
worry
said
my
this
mother.
before.
I
You
I like the woman to be concerned about me. Now, to be fair, so I'll bring you back to the whole thing to kind of fill in the picture here. As to why my mother was doing a direct call to fucking Palermo.
Because I messaged come along straight away and was like, right, we need to find. Well, I was fully like, we need to find Mike's body,
right,
and get it back to Kilkenny for the funeral. Like,
yes,
I was like, Mike's dead, and this is going to be a great Edinburgh
Hopefully
show.
He hasn't been shot in the face. We can have an open casket.
I think if you died, I'm winning the Edinburgh Comedy Award.
You are,
yeah. Or maybe
you certainly would try to take advantage of it. That's a fact. You certainly would try to turn
I think you'd posthumously
wine.
win like the panel prize, or your picture would be up at a slideshow at the awards. Of like, like the in memorandum.
I think that would be, yeah, I think I would write, I think I might write in my will for that not to happen, to make sure that doesn't happen.
Don't let the awards cash in, having snubbed you for years.
I don't want Van to do with the fucking awards. That's not who I am, and I have no interest in it. And you know what? They do fucking nothing for anyone.
Where would you like to do a memorandum of you? Where would you like your black and white picture?
Gales Hurling Club in Kilkenny. I would like a slideshow. I would like there to be keynote speakers,
a plaque?
Former managers, Jerry, Dinny, Turl, Phil Toomey, Joe Nolan. I would like them all to say a few words. I would like people to talk about what a good man marker I was and regale stories of the under-16 county final.
Yep.
And people talking about, in very glowing terms, the speech I made that day and the impact that had on them for their whole life going forward.
Well, what was funny recently is you announced your extra show in London at Union Chapel.
Yeah.
And then, for seemingly no reason, just had a picture of you, a team photo of your hurling team.
Yes, I just wanted to let people know, okay, yes, I am adding a show in Union Chapel. I have sold out Shepherd's Bush Empire. Things are going well, but none of this matters at all. This is when I was really happy. When I was 11 years old playing hurling.
Mentioned in the caption.
No, and there's no context.
Apropos of nothing.
Apropos of nothing. It's hard for you to even tell which child is me. But I just said I'd throw that in there and let people know who I really am. This is all smoke and mirrors. I don't really give a fuck about any of this. What I really cared about was playing hurling when I was 12. And if I could possibly, that's where I'd be now. I'd be 12 years old playing hurling.
I think childhood sporting achievements are probably the happiest moments of my life.
Happiest moments of your life. Things don't get better. Things only get worse. Things get more complicated.
That's the only reason people have children, is to try and chase the high of an under-16 county final win.
100%. I mean, if you think you've seen people live vicariously through their children, wait till I have a kid. I'm going to fuck him up. Or her. Or they. Or him that was a her. Or her that was a him. I'm going to encourage them.
A hurler that was a camogue.
Nice, he hurler. So yeah, I think
that's such good stuff.
That's great fun. That's good bit. That's a good bit of business. But I think I would like. I think I would like to encourage my whatever child I have. They're fucking transitioning. I'll tell you that. Whatever they are.
For the cause?
Huh?
For the cause?
Just to show what a great parent I am. So, because I'll be like, you fucking transition. They'll be like, what? And then I'll be so accepted and people be like, he's a fucking good parent.
Has the furore
and glory will be mine
around trans athletes entered the GAA at all? Like, is there a big trans lady absolutely wrecking a camogie league somewhere?
No, there's not, because I think generally, first off, they'd kill someone.
Yeah,
you can't be given.
But then there's been trans cage fighters, and you're like, that's so crazy.
It is. Yeah. It is mad. No, I don't think I haven't heard about it. But
this thing I haven't heard about.
No.
But maybe, but like in Ireland, it'll just be like 20 years from now, you'll have the first like trans woman playing camogie, and they'll be like, what the fuck?
And you know what? I'm all for it. Let them go in there and fucking teach these fucking bitches a lesson. Teach these fucking jumped up, let's be honest, lesbians a lesson. No, but I am all for it, and I'm pro everything. I don't want to get in trouble about anything. So
it's probably quite easy to pass in a camogie team.
Huh?
It's probably quite easy to pass in a camogie team.
Absolutely. They're all
gruff-looking women.
Listen, let me tell you one thing. As far as I'm concerned, they're all trans women. I don't know. You can't tell. all of this, everything we've said, I'm worried about. Now, listen, everything I've said the last 2 minutes, I'm worried. I'm concerned about.
It's been intense.
But you know what? Whatever. Fuck it. There's already people giving out about us. And
We're
let
pigs.
them. But you know what I like? And I've said this before, because there's plenty of people that give out about us behind their back. I'd like if that stayed that way. I don't like anyone actually confronting me.
Keep it behind your back.
Behind the back.
I know I've complained a lot about people slagging me off behind my back. I've learned my lesson.
Keep it. That's
People's opinion of us is none of our business. That's Oscar Wilde, isn't it?
That's right. And his also Oscar Wilde was, I'm a gay man.
That was his big quote.
That was his big quote. No, his quote was the only thing worse than being talked about is
AIDS of the bum.
Is AIDS of the bum. That's the only thing worse. Actually, he would welcome AIDS of the nipples, funnily enough. But it was AIDS of the bum he felt was where he drew the line.
Too far.
Yeah. If anyone, I would love if someone decided this to be their first episode to listen to this, or someone like showed them, was like, yeah, no, they're really funny, and just already after 12 minutes they have to turn it off.
We've
on the
ended
car.
friendships.
And they're just like, right, yeah, no, they're actually not usually
but this
like
is what
this.
I want. I want the early portion
Yes.
of public podcasts to just like, if there's any new listeners, go
Yes.
away.
Yes.
We have our little
We've
cohort.
enough. I don't want any more. In fact,
It's already stressful enough.
I'd like to start whittling down the Patreon. I'd like to kind of a public culling to whereby people that were like are not provenly loyal get like, I don't know how you can like publicly kind of execute someone online, but I'd like some public executions.
I would like to sort of like whittle it down to the point where the exact same people listen to the public and the Patreon.
Yes.
Like there's no...
Yeah.
You're either in or you're out.
That's right.
You're listening to both or you're not listening at all.
You're not listening at all.
And either that means the Patreon goes way up.
Yeah.
Or the public goes way down.
Yeah.
And I am delighted either way.
Either way. Yeah. Cowards out. People who are dipping their toe off in, out.
No half-steppers in our crew.
Yeah, fuck off. Get fucked. I'll fuck you up, brother. I'll kick you in the fucking
He'll get out of his
larynx.
hospital bed and give you a good
That's right.
scene
And
too.
a goosing. I'll goose you. Do you know what goosing means?
Up the bum.
There you go. And this week, all right, anyway, getting to that. So I was in A&E, poor Mike. So here's what happened. And this is why my mother...
Poor Vittorio, worried sick, ruined his holiday.
This is why my mother called you from, being on safari in Planet Zoo. She called you directly because, so I'm basically what's happening, right? I've had stomach problems for about a year.
Really?
I've had arse problems for 34 years, but I've kind of just accepted them and now I like it. But, so I was in town. I was in central London. I was there with Ed Knight. We're at the BFI. We're doing a bit of writing some lies.
God, I mean, that is so... Look at you go.
Yeah.
At the BFI.
I was
writing a script.
Writing a script.
With a Nepo baby.
Edward Knight. And I was in there and we were sipping on some
This is why you ended up in A&E.
I know, I think my body revolted.
Culture shock.
I think my agricultural, covered in cow shit, fucking born, in the middle of nowhere, Irish Catholic body was just like, this is not who we are.
This is not work.
This is not work. This is not life. This is not how you exist in the world.
Pick something up and carry it over there.
You haven't been to mass in 10 years, you fucking weasel. Now have some of this, you cunt. Right? And I think it was. Every cell in my body was revolting against my current existence. So anyway, I'm there right away. I just can't get this pain in my stomach. Now, I'd had a fucking coffee from Pret. Now, I don't know. It feels like that might be what poisoned me, but that's certainly what tipped things over the edge. Now, I have robbed so much from Pret, relentlessly, pathologically, for a couple of years, that this is maybe them getting even with
Pret
me.
or revenge.
That they have put some arsenic in my coffee. They've tried to Navalny me. And that's the crack. But anyway, I start getting this pain in my stomach, and then I'm there doing the thing with Ed, and I'm fuck, I've this pain in my stomach. But I always have stomach pain, so I was I was just like, oh fuck. I was like, just get through. But then I got to a point where it started to turn to like nausea, and I was just like, oh, I was like, fuck's sake. And then I was like, maybe we go just for a little walk to go out for some air. And then we're walking out for air, and I was just like, it was so like just up to my throat. I was like, and do you ever get that feeling when you're like, do I have to get sick? Oh, for fuck's sake.
You have to throw up?
Are you serious? I have to fucking puke now in fucking town. Is that really what's happening here in the centre of town? I have
did
to
you
start
have a sort of hot head?
Yeah.
When you're like,
yeah, and you're just like, all I can do now is puke, and I'm so angry with the universe. Really, this is what you're going to have me do? Be on my knees in a fucking public toilet in the BFI, a fucking wanker circus in the middle of London, on my knees.
A circus of wankers.
A circus of wankers. Half of them are just fucking walking across the top beams on a trapeze, fucking eating hummus out of a fucking pigeon skull. I don't know how I came up with that imagery, but anyway, we're in. So anyway, I was like, right, I'll just go to the toilet. Why do I have to get sick? Jesus Christ. So anyway, I go into the toilet.
The toilet of the BFI.
Toilet of the BFI, on my fucking knees, fingers down throat, projectile vomiting. I mean, like, just like the fucking, my head is about to split apart. There's so much vomit, and I'm like, you can't be serious. And I'm not. Listen, I don't think anyone, apart from Paris Hilton, loves getting sick. But
she said she loves getting sick.
I think that was, she wrote some songs about it. But I love puking in my shitter. Did you hear that hit song from Paris Hilton?
I didn't.
Love
puking in her shitter.
Does
that mean she's puking into her own ass?
Huh?
Does that mean she's puking into her own ass?
I believe, yes. I believe Paris Hilton wrote a song. I think it only charted in Scandinavia, but it was about her puking in her own arsehole, which, hey, c'est la vie, each to their own. We're not here to judge. If you want to fill your own arsehole with puke, hey, go be your best version of yourself, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You do you.
Okay, you do you. I keep puking in my shitter, and it was a catchy shit. The melody was good. Now, so anyway, people who have put this on in their car, just why would they? Anyway, so I'm in there I'm in there for about half an hour. I can't stop getting sick. Yeah, I can't stop getting sick.
Fuck.
Every time I get sick, no relief is being given. I keep feeling as sick or more sick than before I got sick. Like, there's just nothing. I thought I'll get sick, that I'll get it out, and then I'll be able to move on with my life. You know what I mean? Go on, get married. Go on, get married, have children, live a life. Tell as many people as I can about the under 16 county final and die. Now, so I'm in there, I'm doing that, and then I'm just getting sick, and it's just a misery, lad. I'm just like, this is fucking dog shit. Why? I had tonsillitis less than a month ago. I've been sick about 8 times this year. What in the fucking good God? Next thing, little knock on the door. Hello. I was like, yeah. She's just like, what are you doing in there? I was like, I'm fucking getting sick. I'm not well. She's like, you have to go. You need to go now. And I was like, no, can't the man be sick? She's like, you in here too long. So anyway, I have to fucking come out, and she was in English. She was from, I believe she's from Manchester. A Manchester woman. Hello, please go now.
So Sally can wait.
Because all they're hearing for half an hour is, and me just, also I'm
I'd say you're quite a loud sicker.
A very loud sicker. And also then I'm so undignified in pain. So I'm just like, Jesus, I'm just shouting out, Matt, for fuck's sake, why? You know what I mean? Like it's just mental disturbance in the BFI.
Such a cartoon.
Yeah, just really a cartoon character. So anyway, so then I come out, and like Ed's there, and I'm like, Ed, I don't think I can write anymore today. I'm fucked. So I just go straight away, just see a black cab, fucking, there's £40, just get me to my fucking house. So I go home, and again, I'm just living on the fucking toilet floor. My head's in this fucking toilet. I don't even know where the fucking puke is coming from. It's
because like after a certain point, you got it. Like it just becomes like bile and yuck. But you're still vomiting.
I'm vomiting everything, and everything I try put down, water straight back up, Panadol straight back up. I tried to take this nausea medicine that I buy in the thing, straight back up. Gaviscon straight back up. Nothing can keep down. And now I'm getting a pain in my stomach. I'm telling you, a searing pain. I'm like blinding pain. Also, I'm starting to get like a bit of a panic attack. I can't breathe.
Yes.
I'm just like breathing. I'm starting to feel like I'm going to fucking pass out as I'm getting sick. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to just fucking pass out on the toilet floor. In my head, I'm like, I think I'm dying. I start getting up. I can barely walk. I'm like so weak, so dizzy. I'm fucked. So I go into my bedroom, just lie down on the bed and just start wailing. Just, I'm just like a dying cow. Like this. And then like my roommate Lisa is like, is everything all right? I was like, Lisa. I sort of got to go, Lisa, I'm dying. I goes, Lisa, I goes, call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. I need that. She's just like, you're not dying. I was like, I am. I'm in so much pain. Right. And then I got her to like, I was like, bring up a bucket for me to get sick in by the bed. I need it. So then I'm like, so now at this stage I'm just, and now all the other two girls I'm living with, they all just start to like form around the frame of my bed and they're looking in. I'm like a Victorian fucking mental patient. Just fucking, you know what I mean? Like just a crazy level of anguish and fucking mental distress. And then I just like, at times I just it's just so undignified. Also, I've just a low threshold for pain. I think I just can't handle it with dignity. You know what I mean? I just like, I don't feel good. So then anyway, I'm calling my mother. I'm on like loudspeaker and my mother's like, hello, Mike, I'm in Zoot. And then I'm like, and I literally go to my mother. I just go, I think I'm dying. I think I'm dying. She's like, Mike,
I
know. But I really want to get her distressed about this because someone else has to start feeling some of this pain. So I'm like, I think I'm dying. And then she's like, what? And then I was like, I've called an ambulance. Lisa's going to get an ambulance for me. So anyway, my mom was like, well, okay, well, let me know how things are. That's terrible. Like, and I was like, that's like, hang up the phone. And then I'm
that's
like, right.
so fucked.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't like hang it. Like.
Yeah, but even just like, that's so crazy.
Tell him, but also in my defense, I have started to believe that I am dying. Like I'm like in my head, I'm like, I have not treated.
Did you tell her you loved her?
My mother?
Yeah.
When I was dying, it wasn't the time for that. It was not the time for that. That was the time for her to tell me she loved me. And you know what? She missed the opportunity. And it will forever be held against her. I don't care if you're, you know, in some fucking villa on the edge of Planet Zoot, you still tell Mike you love him. All right? So, anyway, I don't care if you're getting a Zooshin massage on a fucking the side of a Milky Way. You tell Mike. So anyway, I'm there like to scream, and then Lisa, you know, is just like, she said, Mike, look, you're not dying. I'm like, I am dying. I just make these noises, and they were looking in at me, and my other two female roommates, just like one of them Spanish, and they're lovely, and Amy, and they're just like this. So she's like, are you okay, Mike? I was like, no. And they're just kind of like, geez, what kind of a lunatic are we moved in with, you know? And so anyway, eventually, like, I was like, where are the ambulance? And like, Lisa's like, they're coming. Like, do you know what I mean? So next thing, the ambulance turns up, 2 paramedics come in. I swear to God, I think these 2 fellas might be stoned. Like, they come in, they literally come up into my room because like I've said I can't walk. Now maybe I probably could have walked, but I really didn't want to walk. So
I think my experience with paramedics is they've just seen everything.
They've seen everything.
So they're just like, they're so nonplussed. Right. They're just like, all right.
Yeah. That's
what happened? Like, so your leg could have been hanging off and they would have gone, all right.
Yeah.
Let's get that sorted then.
And so this sounds like crazy because my fucking chiropractor last week was fucking Australian. Both Australian. Now, I've learned since...
Chiropractors aren't doctors?
Some people have told me, have messaged me directly and go to a real doctor, and I've messaged back and say, go fuck yourself, brother. This guy knew I was doing.
According to this Australian man I saw who had an x-ray machine in his basement.
In his basement. And it seemed like an x-ray machine...
Real doctors are shysters. That's what he said.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be his opinion. Well, he did say every other kind of doctor and physio were all fucking...
People with degrees in science.
Yeah.
as opposed to him,
they're fucking
a man with an X-ray machine in
they
his
don't know what
basement.
they're fucking doing, mate. Fucking shit, mate. I bet they seen you. They didn't fucking see that. It's fucking clear to me. It's not clear to them. I was like, fucking sounds good. I had Bob Catter looking at my back.
Basically, yeah.
But so these are two young lads. Now I found out recently that a lot of paramedics are Australian.
Really?
Because they come over to do some like experience, like just work experience stuff in the like London Medical Service. I mean, there's loads of Aussies in
London.
In London.
Yes. They used to exchange camper vans in Vauxhall. Did you know that?
No.
So Australians used to arrive into the UK, into London. They would get into Vauxhall station where and like around Vauxhall was where lots of Australians would live.
Yeah.
And the first batch that came over like would buy a camper van and then just like drive it around and like, you know, like
Yes.
go around the UK and travel and all that, and maybe go to Europe a bit. And then they would just come back to Vauxhall because they always knew there was another batch of Australians like arriving.
Sick.
So they would just sell the camper van
You want that, mate?
to
I
the
fucking
next,
love that,
to
mate.
the next Australian, and they would go back to Australia.
Nice.
Yeah, and Vauxhall is where that
Fucking
happened.
sick, mate. Yeah, the Aussies. You gotta love the Aussies. They're good people. So anyway,
They wouldn't be my first choice of like caregiver if I had to pick
Aussies.
a nationality to look after me.
I think I like they're laid back, which I like. Now, saying that, the guy who was the chiropractor was like, your back's fucked. Yeah, like, he was kind of, I guess, would you call him laid back? I don't know, but he was fairly nonchalant, I would say. But these guys, younger guys, just were coming in, laughing. They're clearly good mates. They're like kind of laughing at me. They're like, fuck, you're gonna be all right, man. I was like,
You are a farm animal.
they're like, you fucking...
You phoned the wrong emergency service. You should have the RSPCA show up.
Mate, we've got a cow, mate. Guy thinks he's a cow, mate. So I was there.
Somebody's got mad car disease. I
Shitting
don't
myself.
know how this has
like,
happened.
Tags in my ears, little ring in my nose. So anyway, eating grass. So they come in. I'm just making, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "They're like, what's wrong?" They're like, "What's wrong, mate?" And I was like, "You know, I was just fucking. I'm the most pain I've ever felt. I've never felt so much pain. I can't stop getting sick and everything." So, it's all right, mate. We're gonna we're gonna just take some bloods from you there, and we're gonna get you fucking sorted, mate. I was like, I swear to God, I just go, "Give me morphine. Give me morphine. I want it. Give me the morphine." And I said, "You man," and the fella goes, "He's all right, man." He's like, "Mate." He's like, "It's all right." He's like, "That's for extreme situations. You know, you can't just give that." I was like, "This is extreme. I'm dying." I was like, "I was like, right, listen, mate, calm down. It's all right." And then one of the lads, and the other lad was kind of just like laughing, like they honestly thought this is kind of just. I was just.
Well, it's chill. It's probably the most chill call out of like the day.
Absolutely, just an absolute fucking idiot. Just a fucking clown.
They definitely wrote like some funny stuff on your form.
Yeah.
You should do a freedom of information request.
Can't just hear this tummy ache.
He had a sore tummy and he phoned an ambulance.
Yeah. We just before this we had to pick up a woman who'd been stabbed 17 times. Then we come this cunt with a tummy ache, begging for morphine, begging for heroin.
There's also a chance they thought that you were like an addict trying to blag, because people do that. Like, you know, they pretend to be in mad pain to get
100%.
morphine. Yeah.
100%. So anyway, then the guy goes, he takes out this thing to take my blood, big fucking needle thing, and then he kind of goes, put it in my hand. The other guy goes, "Wow." He goes, "Mate, that's the fucking wrong one." And he goes, "Oh, fuck, you're right. Fuck it." And then the other guy goes, "You fucking idiot." And the other guy just starts laughing. The other guy goes, "Fuck." He just goes, "Fuck with that." And I was like, this is crazy. These two boys are having an absolute gallery. They don't give a fuck. So anyway, they like take my bloods and they, you know, fucking like calm me down a bit. And then Lisa fucking helps me down to the ambulance, right? It is a bit mad that we called an ambulance, but anyway, she helped me.
Complete waste of NHS funds.
I mean, in my mind, genuinely, this is my last couple of hours of life. So I was like, "You'll fucking drive me to the fucking hospital, you cunts." So anyway, she brings me down to the thing. We get in the fucking ambulance. I puking up again in some little bowl, like, you know what I mean? Just the sounds I'm making, you know. And the boys are like, "Fucking right." And then I started going, I just goes, "I know, guys, lad, just give me fucking morphine. I swear to God, nobody's been in more pain in the history of time. And I was like, also I made Lisa come with me, and I was like, Lisa, you're coming with me. She's like, don't really do that. I was like, yes, I'm gonna die. So she couldn't say no. Like, she's like, right, okay. Lisa was great. She's so sound. But anyway, so Lisa comes with me, and then I was like, listen, just give me the morphine. Give it to me. I know you have it. Give it to me. I'd stop trying to hide it.
The worst patient.
Stop trying to hide
of
it.
all time.
Just give it to me. I need it and I want it. And then the guy was like, well, he's just like, right, okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, he's like, how would you rate your pain? 10. More than 10. I'm gonna die. Right, and then he's just like, right, we'll give you one thing of morphine. We'll give you the one thing, a little thing, and then that should make you feel right. So anyway, I was like, thank you very much. So anyway, next thing they fucking slap a bit of morphine into the veins, fucking just me just begging for heroin. And then I'm like fucking sitting there like, oh, that's nice.
Yes, you're on heroin.
I'm on heroin now, and I'm fucking like, woo, brother. Fucking, this is not bad. Nice ambulance. And I was like, fucking nice. And then, but I kind of still just had a tiny little bit of like pain in my stomach. Like, but like it's kind of fairly blunted out by the morphine, by the tiny bit of pain left. So then they're like, are you still experiencing pain? I was like, yeah, quite a lot of pain. Right, we'll give you another bit. He's like, we'll give you another little shot of morphine. I was just like, I think that would be best. I think that would be what's for best. They fucking give me another blast of morphine, and now I'm just like You're
on Planet Zoot.
Now I'm on Zoot, brother. I was straight to Zoot. I was like, bring me to your leader in Whitfield Hospital.
The tummy ache has been defeated.
Oh, fuck.
All hail Zoot.
I was absolutely rolling around Zoot in the back of the ambulance, fucking happy out. But like,
golden brown.
So, and then you're just kind of coming fucking in and out of consciousness, like, and you're just like, ooh, and the boss, you all right? I'm like, yeah, and then you're just fucking back to Zoot, like it's fucking. It was, yeah, the morphine, like fucking. It's such
breaking news. Morphine's good.
Morphine is such good gravy. God fucking bless it.
God bless the Sackler family.
God fucking bless. All hail fucking Planet Sackler, brother. So it orbits Planet Zoot, Planet Sackler, just fucking heroin down to the oceans.
We have a sponsor.
Oh,
we're sponsored by Surfshark.
I fucking love them.
Do you ever do like I was using a VPN recently because I've been watching the Traders Ireland, and you can't watch RTE Player when you're in London.
Can I ask you something? Because you did
Uncloaked.
I was
behind the scenes.
I was behind the scenes, and I love the Traders. I've watched all the UK seasons. I just think it's the best show.
Yeah, such a simple concept, done very well.
It's so sick. I got a VPN yesterday. I bought a particular VPN. Then I went to watch but this will help this. Then I bought, and then I went to watch the Traders, an Irish one, and the website said, no, we detect you are using. No.
I'll tell you what you need.
Yeah.
Surfshark.
Because it wasn't Surfshark.
Because I genuinely did use Surfshark to get and watch the Traders. And it's better with Irish people in it, and that's why you need Surfshark for the VPN.
Nice.
Basically, and the other thing that Surfshark's good for is, like, do you know when you, like, stuff just feels like you're being tracked a wee bit on the internet, and then they feed you ads about stuff. You know, you're Googling Pringles, and then it shows up Pringles.
Yes.
Surfshark will save you from that. Because you're talking about Pringles so much that you're probably always getting sponsored ads for Pringles.
I am.
Let's cut that out. Let's get Surfshark involved to protect you from the nefarious advertising of Pringles.
That's right.
Or maybe their competitors.
Yeah, well, that's it. Because then sometimes their competitors are like, we want to get that Mike coin. And I get, you know, from like Snackers.
You need a big shark to protect you.
Right, yes.
That's why you should use Surfshark. It keeps your browsing private and stops companies, trackers, and random Wi-Fi snoops from following you around online.
Yes.
And here's what I love. Surfshark, you can protect unlimited devices. So say you want to watch The Traders on one thing, something else on a different device. Maybe you're watching 3 different episodes of The Traders at the same time.
Yeah.
All on different devices. You're absolutely fine. One account covers it all. No juggling logins.
Nice.
They also offer Surfshark Alert, which gives you a heads up if your personal information like your email or passwords have been leaked online. It's like an early warning system for your digital life, like you know they have security systems for your home, like a bouncer for your online life.
Yes,
that's what, like having a shark to protect your stuff,
my stuff,
and it's completely risk free. Look, if you don't like it, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. Just head over to surfshark.com/parenting and use the code parenting at checkout to get. Guess how many months? Not 1 month, not 2 months, not 3 months, 4 months extra of Surfshark VPN.
It's beyond belief.
Use code parenting or go to surfshark.com/parenting.
Sweet.
Get involved. It helps support the show and it's very helpful and useful and good.
Get it. Come
Bye.
on.
Back to the show.
Bye. So anyway, go in, fucking morphined out, end up like you're seeing different like doctors. They have to. My big problem is I'm completely dehydrated, so when they try to take my bloods again in the hospital,
comes out like toothpaste.
It comes out like literal fucking toothpaste. It was just like dry, and they're like, right, we have to fucking, because I couldn't keep down water. I just puke it up, so they had to like
intravenous hydration
they
stuff.
give me the drip, which I fucking loved, made me feel legit ill. You know, to have the little drip falling around with you, you're like, I'm fucking dying, brother. So anyway, ends up being like they're just waiting around 5-6 hours. They just put me in a bed in the hallway. I'd say when they were talking to each other, like, he's got a fucking tummy ache, they can't. But anyway, and I'm just in the hallway like moaning myrtle because the morphine starts to wear off.
Withdrawals. Coming off this mic. Like train spotting in the hallway.
Yeah. Just eating a baby.
Baby climbing on the ceiling. I fucking hate being Scottish. Mike, you're from Kilkenny. It's shite.
Yeah. Send me back to sea. So, anyway, so then I'm kind of putting out in this hallway, and eventually, I'm just waiting there. I tell Lisa, like, look, you go home there now. She had an early flight in the morning. I'll be all right here, and I'm just waiting there. And eventually, a doctor turns up, and she's young doctor of color, good looking girl, very sound, but like they're in A&E, so basically all they're trying to decipher is, are you going to die? And if not, fuck off.
Yep.
That's basically it. So I was kind of sitting there, and then she just kind of like touched my kind of belly bit. It's like, is that sore? Is that sore? Whatever else. And I was just like, yeah, it's a little bit sore. She's like, right, well, look, we'll give you some fucking painkillers. And I was like, will there be opium in them? And she's like, yes, we'll give you ones like these codeine ones. They're
codeine's mad.
They're like fucking, they're like strong. And I was like, thank you, mammy. That sounds good. And then she was like, right, well, it says here, because she had a list of my medical records that, like, you know, there's been some blood in your in your poop, that you've been saying that to your doctor. And I was like, yeah, there's a lot of blood in my poop, sister. And I called her sister. I didn't know if that was appropriate or not. But I was like, a lot of blood in my poop. So she's like, right, well, she's like, I'm just going to have to then stick my finger up your rectum just to check if there's, like, you know, any fucking whatever. And I was like, no, we're cooking heroin and a fucking heroin and a good fucking goosing. Brothers in heaven.
Heroin and a happy ending.
A fucking heroin and happy ending. Getting fucking goosed on heroin. Getting buggered on heroin. Mike is in fucking Happy Town.
Getting buggered on heroin. Who are you? Freddie Mercury.
I was like, this day couldn't have taken a bigger fucking turnaround.
Finger goes up your ass and you go, hey-oh.
Hey-oh. Mama, I killed a man. It was on Planet Zoot. He didn't think I'd shoot. So anyway, we go in. So she's like, right, I'm gonna have to like stick finger up your rectum. I don't know how she said it, because I have to say it in medical terms, or they basically don't say I'm gonna finger you, but they're like, my digit up your, you know, rectal passage or whatever the fuck. And I was like, all right, let's fucking just do that. But it's like A&E, so there's not really like
privacy.
No. So like she just like is like, right, I'll just bring you fucking down here. And also part of my fucking, you know, But part of me is like, I've been getting sick and fucking shitting myself all day. So I'm like, it's going to be like bloody Piccadilly Circus down there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be busy down there.
There's going to be an M&M world.
I would...
And an Angus steakhouse.
Yeah. I'm like, I wouldn't invite my worst enemy down there. This, you know, poor young innocent woman has to visit my fucking hole.
The Book of Mormon's on.
Oh, fuck. So anyway, she goes like, right, I'll just bring you around here. And then she, like, there's literally just a place where she can pull a curtain, but it's not even its own room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, right. And then she comes around and there's this like fucking cool doctor. And when I say cool, he's black. But I don't know why. But he seemed cool. Like, he just seemed like, in my head, he was like Turk in Scrubs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dr. J, was it?
Yeah, Dr. J. But he was like, but what I mean was like, it's not just, don't get me wrong, that's not, I don't want to sound
He was
racial.
separately cool to him being black.
He had like chains and he was just like fucking good looking and
The
he was
black guy
just...
was in chains.
Huh? He wasn't in chains. Come on now. What the hell? You fucking pig. You dirty, rotten pig, you. Anyway... It's always...
I'm convinced all of this is a hallucination.
Huh?
I'm convinced all of this is a hallucination.
So, anyway...
A beautiful brown-skinned doctor lady comes along and then a slave turned up. And
What the hell? What are you talking about? It was a very cool black doctor, whatever. He was cool and good looking and had chains and was just fucking, yeah. He was kind of swagging around the hospital and, you know what I mean? He just seemed like a cool cat. And then she says to him, she's like, right, can you come with me? She's like, I need a witness. Because I guess you have to have someone there
a unilateral fingering
to be like, oh, she wasn't like fucking, you know, absolutely goosing him.
Yeah.
It was in and out. It was perfunctory. It was, you know,
clinically necessary.
Clinical, medicinal. She wasn't fucking sending him to zoo with the fingers. So anyway, I think the next time I come with someone, I'm just going to be like, Zoot. Like that zoot is a state of mind, like an
zoot
orgasmic state of mind is zoot. Like, anyway, so but it's so like fucking.
It's the opposite of like, you know, the Fontaine's maybe romance is a place. Maybe zoot isn't a place.
Maybe zoot's not a place. Doot 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 zoot 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 zoot.
Maybe zoot is not a place.
So anyway, but this was mad about it. She just says to me like, right, get up on that table there. And I thought like you'd be maybe like, I don't know, at least do me up in one of those little gowns or a dress or like, you know.
You just have to pull your pants down.
But I literally just had to turn around and just like, right, just pull your pants, just pull my pants down and wait to be buggered. And then she just brought this cool guy just to fucking literally stand there and just be like, gay. Literally just watch on and be like, gay. You know, I was like, why are you bringing the cool guy to watch this? Poor old Mike just fucking turned up like a little fucking hamster.
Yeah.
Fucking, anyway.
Being prodded.
Yeah, your one sticks a digit up there. Anyway, and I was like, oh my God. Anyway, it didn't, to be honest, to be fair to her now, it wasn't the worst thing that's ever happened to me, I'll tell you that. There was no fucking complaints from me, I said. And anyway, then she was like, no, she's whatever, my arse is fine, I guess. She's like, it passed whatever test she was doing. And
the rectal test.
The rectal test. Your man started fucking throwing a few dabs. It was all a bit of fun. So anyway, you know, then I go back. I'm back on my little bed in the hallway.
A bum test, would that be the SATs?
The SATs.
Because you sat.
Oh, right. That's not bad.
You sat on your bum?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not good, is it? But it's not bad.
There's something in there.
There's something in there. Why don't you do something with it? Why don't ye come up with something clever with SATs? There's a little project for you. Sitting there fucking twiddling your thumbs. Anyway, so I go back anyway, and then part of me, I'm sitting there And the morphine's wearing off, and you know what I mean. And then there's nothing up my arse, and I start to think, God, the good times are over, you know. And then I kind of start just wanting to be like, you know, I'm sick again. I'm sick again.
No one's paying attention to me.
I'm sick again.
Excuse me.
I think I'm sick in my bum again.
Somebody want to finger me, please?
Someone, please.
Excuse me, I need morphine and a fingering, please.
Excuse me, I've just looked at my arse and there's nothing up it at the minute. So I was thinking that maybe there'd be some...
Phoning an ambulance from A&E.
To two paramedics.
Nobody's fingering me. Nobody's fingering me right now. This is a disgrace. Phoning into LBC. The thing is, mate, I'm at the hospital and absolutely no one is fingering me. And it's because of immigration.
Just imagining literally a fucking ambulance driving into the hospital and getting out. Yeah, we got a call, says you're not being fingered, mate. So anyway, they give me a load of codeine, and they like just send me home. That's it. Like they don't, because they can't scan anything or do. And I do have a colonoscopy coming up. I had an ultrasound a couple of days ago. Turns out.
How far along are you? How far along are you?
I am pregnant. As I suspected from various acid trips, I am a woman, and I'm pregnant, and it's gonna be trans.
The greatest
I've decided.
hurler / camogue of all time.
That's right. So anyway, they give me codeine. The next day is just like I'm like fucking. You know, I'm like Lou Reed, I'm like Jim, I'm just I'd say 14 hours pass on codeine. I didn't even watch anything on
Codeine sends you to the moon. When I broke my collarbone, I was on codeine, and it is just like...
I was just fucking an absolute smackhead for a day.
It's crazy.
Fucking nice though, just being a smackhead in your bed. Just like fucking, I was like Mrs. Havisham in Great Expectations. You know, the woman who just lies there in a wedding dress all day in the bed. And I was just fucking sloshing around, doing nothing. You just be happy out, just fucking, just staring at the fucking wall.
It's the key to mindfulness.
That's right. Yeah. So anyway, got through that. Currently, I'm all right. But then I've started to get it in my head. I've got sick so much this year. And that's how my mind works. I started spiraling out. I was like, sure, my immune system must be fucked. And then I was like, what would fuck your immune system? I was like, AIDS. I was like, I started.
Right, well, you don't have AIDS, so.
Well, this is good. This is good that you've said that. But I started to tell myself, I must have like HIV or AIDS. Then I was like, oh, fuck's sake. This is how my mind worked. I was like, I fucking AIDS. This is the last thing I need. And then I'm kind of like, right, well, fucking, I guess Charlie Sheen is all right, is he? But he's just HIV. I don't know. But I was like, right, okay. But so I get this in my head, right? And then the other day I was on a date. I'm on a date. Mm-hmm.
And did you declare that you're HIV positive?
I'll tell you what happened. I was on the date with this a really nice, regular girl, just good fucking, normal person. Good job, 9 to 5, and I'm sitting there across from her. And I was telling her about, I'm sick all the time, and you know what I mean? Fucking just keep getting sick. And she goes, oh, why do you think that is? And then I goes, I have a theory, but I don't want to say it. I think that'd be weird for me to say. And then she goes,
first date?
And then she goes, yeah. And then she just goes, why is it? No, she's telling me. And then I just go, I think I might have AIDS. And I swear to God, she just goes, what? And then in my head, I was like, oh, fuck, why on God's green earth did I say that? And then she's like, you think you might have AIDS? And I thought she might just be like, no, you don't. Like, or just like, she's like, no, you don't, or laugh or something, or be like, that's crazy. But she's just like, what? And then I was just like, yeah, but then I go, what is that? No, I probably don't. I probably don't have AIDS. And then I was just sitting there. I was like, why in the fucking goodness? And then it was just kind of like awkward. And then I like looked at my watch as I got, and I was like, right, we've to go because I booked Crazy Golf. So we just had to walk around Crazy Golf
with the looming spectre of AIDS.
Looming spectre of AIDS just hovering over us. And then I was like, my putting was off because this was in my head. Like I was just fucking, yeah. This had gotten in my head, and then I thought she'd think that's because I've been enfeebled by like having AIDS. So now the whole thing. Anyway, I was just like, in my head, I'm just such. What is wrong with me that I would fucking say that? Like, it's just such a but then, like, you know, she's a sound girl. She, you know, we're getting on, like, but I can clearly feel now there's no, like, it's just this. She's like, right, I have to get through Crazy Golf with this idiot. Like, literally just bing, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Just this crazy little child's nightmare that is Put Shack in the middle of London. Crazy Golf. And we just had to queue up behind, like, corporate work parties for each hole. Just again with AIDS just floating above us like a fucking hawk from hell. And then at the end, and this is like the madness of being like a man. And don't get it, and this girl's a great girl, and we'd been on a date in like July before, but we got drunk and had a great date and everything. And now I've just, you know, told her that I think I have AIDS. Which is just, anyway, so afterwards, like, we go to the thing and you just feel there's no, you know, whatever, the vibe or whatever is probably not there or whatever. And then still, in my head, I'm just like, do you want to come back to mine there? Oh. And it's just like, she's just like, yeah.
What you're forgetting is I might not have AIDS.
Yeah, yeah. And
what about that?
And she was just like, she did look at me. She just kind of like, and she, you know, she's a nice person, so she has a nice rate. So she's like, no, actually, she's like, I've actually started seeing someone, or so she says, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Between the 17th and 18th
Between
holes.
the 17th and 18th hole, I've gotten myself in a relationship.
I've actually joined this corporation.
Yeah, would you believe? So, you know, she was, but like, she's that, and then, but she did give me a look like, kind of like, did you not say, not but 90 minutes ago, that you believed
said
you
in your
had...
dating profile that you liked adventure. So.
And then my head
bit hypocritical of you, actually.
Yeah.
Risk taker? I think not.
Right.
I think
not. So anyway, yeah, no, it was a bust for Mike. I remember I was telling my hypnotherapist then, Tohi, I was telling him on Saturday morning in East London in the shed. Because I was telling him, and then I was like, because I kind of started to talk myself around that. I was like, no, it wasn't that weird a thing to say. I was just expressing my anxiety that I had about something and that I may, you know, that my mind works a bit mad. And I said to Toy, I was like, so yeah, I told her I thought I might have like HIV or AIDS, and then he was just like, on a date, and then I was like, yeah. He was like, it wasn't a first date. I was like, it was, yeah, first date. Well, like we'd been on one month ago, but this is the first time. Like it was kind of like almost for. And then he was just like, and I was just like, was that mad for me to say? He was just like, yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, and if a hypnotherapist is telling you you're mad, you're fucking cracked.
Oh, I know, yeah. I mean, that's right. Like, I mean, he's fucking my cellmate in Zoot. You know what I mean? We're sleeping in bunk beds on Planet Zoot, like the pair of us, and he's telling me it's cracked. But yeah, so I'm just
that poor woman.
I know the poor, like, yeah, and
patience of a saint.
Oh yeah, absolute patience of a saint, and like, you know, and God bless her, she's rid of me, but she, you know, there is like, there is part of me that's just like thinks now, it's just like, I think I would just really upset any just regular decent people to be around. I just need someone who's also likely to tell you they have AIDS. You know what I mean? Like that's what you know what I mean? Just someone else who's you know, chewing the side of the couch.
Where do you think we can find these people?
Just kind of like asylums and general kind of
lunatic asylums.
Lunatic asylums, I think is where I'm going to have to start.
There's not as many of them anymore, which is a shame.
It's a big shame. It's a big shame because that made it easy for people like me to go fishing.
Broadmoor, places like that. Yeah.
Down to Zara to get the clothes, up to the asylum to meet your wife. And things were simpler back then.
Can I just clarify something in this saga?
Yeah.
At what point, because I messaged Cumlung when I thought you were dead and messaged the lovely Lisa Canny.
Yes.
Again, Patience of a Saint.
Yeah.
And was like, this is mad.
Yeah.
I'm just off the phone with Betsy Rice.
Yeah.
She thinks Mike's dead.
Aha.
Are you at home? Can you check if he's dead?
Yeah.
And she sends me a picture of you in a hospital bed.
Yeah.
Looking chuffed with yourself.
Sure, I was absolutely, man, I was skiing on the Milky Way up and out, like, I was fucking heroin.
At what point did you contact your mother to be like, I'm alive?
At some point when I was like fucking, you know, kind of the morphine was wearing off a bit, I looked down at my phone and, you know, it was just a million WhatsApp and my mother's like, you know, messages, missed call. And she's like, please, Mike, where were? I was like, oh, fuck. Right. And then I just looked at the phone and I was like, oh, that's bad. That you know, that I've worried my mother this good. But then part of me was like, good that she's worried though.
Why do you want your mother to be that worried?
Not worried.
She loves you so much.
Oh, I know
and
she does.
Evidently, you talk to her every day.
And I love my mother so much. But so that's and that's and I like that, you know, for us to display that through the vehicle of concern. You know, sometimes. And I'd be worried about her. You know.
Does it help you to know that I'm always worried about you?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like that. I'd like more of that kind of displayed. The more people I could get in kind of semi-constant states of concern, the better I would feel. But that's just sheer kind of...
Maybe we could get the Hoosiers to play at our live podcast and do Starting to Worry About Mike. I'm starting to worry about Mike.
I don't know that song.
What? Starting to worry about Ray?
No.
Goodbye, Mr. Ray.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Promised you would love us, but you knew too much. Goodbye, Mr. Ray. You had all the answers, but no human touch.
Bum, bum.
Your love is affection. But that's different. That's Mr. Ray, but then starting to worry about Mr. A. I can't remember. I think it's two different songs by the same band.
I think I always thought it was Goodbye, Mr. Rain. I thought
Mr. Rain?
Mr. Rain, I thought.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I had always thought about that song. And now I've been, my whole life's a lie.
It's Mr. A, but then I'm starting to worry about Ray. I think also by the Hoosiers, but I'm worried that I'm wrong about that.
Right.
That would be crazy if they had two such similar songs.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, if you look at even Oasis, like, I said maybe, right? That's, what song is that?
Wonderwall.
Yeah, and then, maybe. I
don't really want to know.
They've just done, well, hey, maybe's worked. Let's go with maybe
Let's go for
again.
Another maybe.
People seem to, we'll call the album definitely maybe, and we'll just stick with maybe.
That was their writing mantra.
It was writing mantra. Throw maybe in there. People seem to love it. And then just throw in sunshine.
What word's going to be in this song? Well, definitely maybe.
I'll tell you what'll be in definitely maybe. That's the fucking called album, that. Definitely maybe. It's one of the best words we have. If we can, what do we think we'll do this song about? Well, for one thing I know will be in there is the word maybe. And then after that, I imagine sunshine. And then that's it. Sunshine. So we're just going to have maybe and sunshine, and then the rest will write itself. And the rest will write itself. Just get from sunshine to maybe, and the pigs will eat it up. And by God, they did.
They've eaten it up for 30 years.
250,000 people. Kenworth, brilliant.
Yeah.
Nebworth, yeah. Fuck. I'm some flute, but I'm ill. I've AIDS. By the way, then I was talking to Kyla yesterday, and I was like telling her about this, and I was like, yeah, I've got it in my head that like that I've like HIV, or I don't know what. I know it's irrational. And then I said it on the set, and she was just laughing her head off. She's like, it's fucking crazy. And then she was like, yeah. And then she's just like, the thing is, she's like, I think you might. She was like, part of me thinks you might. But then I told her, she's like, but when you were in A&E, because I told her that story, she was like, did they take your bloods? And I was like, yeah. And well, did that come up? I was like, no. And she's like, well, then you don't have fucking AIDS.
Yeah, sure.
That would have came up in the bloods. I was like, oh, would it?
What do you think they do with your bloods?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought they were just like
They
checking.
just thought you had too much blood.
I thought they just wanted a bit. Thought the cunts just says, any chance you could have a bit of that fucking sauce? I was like, right, sure, have it. Fucking work away, brothers.
All of your physical ailments, I'm convinced, just come from your brain.
My brain.
Yeah, I think you're just constantly in such a state of turmoil and strife that your organs start to shut down.
Yeah, no, it's the amygdala. The amygdala is absolute prime suspect for all these crimes. The amygdala should be fucking executed.
You'd be well up for a lobotomy, wouldn't you?
Brother, I'd be
so ice pick in the forehead.
Oh, brother, I'd be so happy. Like, just be a fucking thoughtless oaf. That would be so nice.
Not just a million miles off.
But if anything,
currently you have 3 thoughts.
I'm surely an overthinking oaf. I mean,
yes, but it's only 3 thoughts. It's 3 thoughts. But
by God, they're fucking.
It's maybe I have AIDS. Where can I get some Pringles? And I need a shit. Those
3 thoughts are working the night shift, brother. Those 3 thoughts are fucking. They are doing 100 hours a week. The cunts. What are we on time wise? We did an hour. Exactly. Fucking sick. Listen to this. This Patreon episode we have coming up. Vito is in Sicily. He did the Have a Word.
I'm going to say some stuff on the Patreon.
Vito was in Sicily. Have a Word fucking roast, which he fucking smashed. We've got.
I've started reading Empire of Pain.
Empire of Pain about the fucking Sacklers. I've got other fucking scandalous, salacious things to say.
You have a thing. You said there was comedy gossip that you were going to share that people are annoyed that we didn't share on a recent episode, but I can't remember what it is.
I'll share it on this one.
People have said that we've been promising comedy gossip but haven't delivered comedy gossip.
Right, well,
we'll try and remember what that is.
All will be revealed, and about all your favourite.
And I will show Mike the Ultimate Showdown on YouTube.
Yes,
so that he's seen that for his cultural references.
And all your favourite comedians or celebrities, whoever, we know things about them, secrets that we're going to tell on the Patreon if you come over there.
And a little plug. I very much hoping by the time this episode comes out, you'll be able to buy a Planet Zoo t-shirt.
Yeah. We are all soon to be Zoosians,
and the link will be in the description. We'll all be aboard Planet Zoo.
We will all be one. We will all commune as one, and we will all fucking enter the divine realm of Planet Zoo together. Now, I am on tour, and we can maybe cut this in. My tour will have because this will be coming out Thursday. No, my tour is starting next week. Brothers, get the fuck on it. Places. Third show in Newcastle. Get on that. It's on the Monday, 17th of November. Glasgow, there's still some tickets left. Dundee, what in God's name are you doing? Get some fucking tickets for that. Jesus God, you're embarrassing yourselves and your family.
Too busy beating Celtic.
Yeah, too busy. Oh, did they beat Celtic? Mm-hmm. Fucking hell, that's not nice, brothers. You can make up for it by coming to a Catholic show. Now, other things that are going on. Shepherd's Bush Empire just sold out. We've added a show in London.
That's so sick.
Fucking Union.
Mike in a chapel. Mike doing a show in a church. I've wanted this for 2 years. I've been trying to convince Mike to do a show at Union Chapel for 2 years. I think it's going to be class.
Me desecrating everything Christ stood for. Now, me and Union Chapel. I've also got a tour extension in February. I'm coming to Leicester, Exeter, Cambridge, all those places. It's all on my website. Just fucking
in random orders, not in date order.
No, they're not in date order. I haven't got the website under control yet. It's very difficult. I'm running my own website. The inmates are running the asylum. How do you think it's going to go? I don't know how to get the dates in order when it comes up on the phone. It's a fucking mystery, and I hate technology. But they're all there. All the dates. Just look through them. Get tickets. I'm coming all over. Nice.
I'm going on tour in January. I'm actually going to New York in November, and barring any border shenanigans, I will be doing a show at Union Hall on the 8th of November, but it's already sold out. Sorry about that. I would have announced it on the podcast earlier, but I wanted to get the visa sorted. But I have a US visa for 3 years, which means I'm going to be booking an American tour in 2026, and I'm excited about that. So I'll also be in New York for a week, and I'll let the Patreon people know if I'm doing any sets or other things in New York that you can come see if you're in New York. But in January, all around the the UK and Ireland. Hammersmith Apollo in London in March. A couple of Vicar Streets, adding an extra couple of Vicar Streets, I think, soon. Yeah, and then more extensions and shit like that coming. Anything else I need to plug? No, just sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/parenting.
Nice. See you there, brothers.
Sick.